Juelz Santana was on a podcast and he was quoted saying that kids need to learn how to start businesses is more important than learning how to read. They even asked him which one is more important, reading or math. He said math. So as a person that's 42, that went to high school, college, and still, doing a graduate program now, I'm going to tell you that reading is the foundation to build off of, right? You got to know how to read. Let me tell you what happens when you don't know how to read. When you don't learn how to read properly and efficiently, you get jerked around. In the real world, you get jerked around. I've never seen somebody say, because you don't know how to read, I'm going to make sure that we take care of you. That don't happen. If you don't know how to read, I've seen it. People they'll spot it that you don't know how to read, and they will jerk you around. So let's say a kid want to start a business and you don't know how to read, and you have to get an LLC, but you don't know how to read the rules and regulations. You don't know what to do. You go ask somebody, hey, how do I start an LLC? Ask a lawyer. I can start you one. Guess how much? Uh, Give me $1,000. I'll start you an LLC. Well, because that person X don't want to learn how to read or read the regulations and rules, you just got jerked out of almost $950 because you can start your own LLC, I think for like 50 or $100, somewhere in there, on your own. But you got to know how to read because you got to fill out an application. You got to know what boxes to check. You got to know what the Articles of Confederation is. All this stuff they're going to give you. You have to read this. You have to know what this stuff means in life. In order for you to advance, you got to have a foundation of reading. There's a saying, it was around before I was born. If you want to hide it from somebody, put it in a book. What does that tell you? That people don't read like they should. He said, instead of reading, listen to an audio book. Not the same. Learning how to read, learning how to structure sentences, learning how to structure paragraphs, learning how to read and summarize and paraphrase what you're reading will help you understand why you have to read. Fine print, things people say in like job postings, other duties assigned. If you don't know how to read that, you'll get railroaded in your job or the position you're going to because you don't see other duties assigned. Understanding what anticipated salary means. That means that's what the job starts out at, even though they give you a scale. From 50 to 80, anticipated salary is 50. But if you don't read that, you're gonna see the scale and you're gonna go in there and say, well, I got the experience, I should get the top of the scale. No. It said anticipated salary starting at 50. You didn't read that? Don't fall for somebody that was an anomaly or was an outlier. He was in Dipset, Juelz Santana. Not everybody gets out that way. That's a 0.001% or something like that. That's not highly probable for most people. What is most people can do is learn how to read. But you got to sit still. You got to get a book in front of you, and you have to learn how to read and comprehend and understand that in this world, if you don't learn how to read, you will get taken advantage of. I can guarantee you that you will get taken advantage of. And the sad part is you won't even know it. And then it's gonna hit you like a ton of bricks when they tell you, oh, you didn't read the fine print, you didn't read the contract. Even in rap, a lot of guys, that's where they get them at. They don't read the contract, they just sign it. And then they read it afterwards. And then they find out they got jerked around. In jobs, you get jerked around. You didn't read the fine print. But guess what? You have to learn how to read if you want to avoid getting jerked around in the real world. That's my take. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. What Juelz Santana said, that kids need to learn how to start businesses instead of learning how to read, which I think is reversed. They need to learn how to read before you start a business so you won't get jerked around. I'll catch you on the next one.
Find a positive way to show your talents. And with AI, you can really visualize your ideas. Bingo.